workloads in data centers have been data centers themselves, the utilization rates, even of the hyperscaler data centers, are relatively low. It can be as low as 20, 30%. And on that basis, it was always quite a struggle to imagine a world where you could provide continuous, decent heat from a data center. So there was clearly kind of major operational and technical issues around doing this sort of 15 years ago. But now, of course, we're in a very different world, and we're in a world where, well, we've certainly, the world of AI has emerged, and very power hungry, very heat generative GPUs, which of course, because they're so expensive, people want them on all the time, which is brilliant for heat reuse, because then you can offer a consistent and ongoing heat source.
Yeah, it's actually really fascinating to think that Microsoft had the forethought to be projecting this as an issue, because I don't remember exactly when Azure had its big run up in market share, but I don't think they were growing like gangbusters in the early 2010s. Matter of fact, the part of Microsoft that I was involved in around that time was still struggling with a lot of the channel partners trying to reinvent themselves from premise-based client server to SaaS and cloud.
Right,
So very forward thinking.
We're I sort of again fond of we love our hyperscale cousins, and we're fond of being rude about the experiments that Microsoft particularly have been doing around, dumping data centers in the sea to keep them cool, because just in case the seas aren't warm enough or warming enough. But actually, to be fair, completely fair to Microsoft, they have, they championed this idea, and they have been, not all experiments are good. That's the whole point of experimentation, right? So, and, we've got Microsoft, Google, Meta, they're all now experimenting with direct air capture from their data centers. So whilst I think for obvious reasons, the hyperscalers provide somewhat of an easy sort of target for people. And there's a lot in there, in the green reporting and electron use, which you definitely question whether it's being completely straight down the line. The reality is, they've been leading the charge on this. So, kudos, credit where credit's due.